And just starting off this episode with a big level here. It's 99 woodcutting, which is cool. I mean, I don't know why I was going for woodcutting, honestly. It's just an AFK skill that I could do that is... I guess I'm on the road to Maxcape on this account, so there's some things I want to work on, like rune crafting, construction, hunter, dungeoneering is going to be an annoying one. But yeah, I'm just moving from AFK to AFK skill when I'm working from home, because I'm running out of things to AFK. So this happened. My screen just kind of froze in this position for like a good minute. And then, boom, everything happened at once. And you can see in the chat there, it used up my Morven's challenge enhancer because my screen froze. Like, the game froze and everything on my computer froze. I'm not sure what happened, but luckily that Morven's challenge enhancer appeared to have saved my life. It just cost me 10 mil again. So, unfortunate, but luckily not devastating. Ooh, is a reminder to actually do your story missions, because eventually you get big, like, ancient bones from just 25 for one mission, and, like, on top of the 25, I've got a terracotta merchant on there that I just bought this crew, like, yesterday, so that's perfect timing there, and still 100% rate of success. So let me go and get this, like, what, 30-something ancient bones from one mission? Awesome. Oh, well, here's a milestone of the Ascension grind. I am about to prestige my Ascension creatures. There we go. Yes, prestige. So that's prestige 1 Ascension creatures, which, yeah, was just going to happen on this, wasn't it? And then for some stats on the first prestige, I guess, that's the key count from 60,000 Ascension creature kills. Comes out to like just exactly 1,006 Ascension keys. So that's about 1,000 keys and 60,000 kills. So I guess I'm a little like under drop rate. Like I should have like, is it 1,200 keys? If you divide that by 50, which should be the drop rate, or is it 64 with these ones? Right, it's 64. 1 in 64. So I'm actually just a tiny bit above drop rate, which makes sense because I guess that doesn't count the Legio kills. I've killed a few hundred Legios, which also drops me some keys. So yeah, I'm basically just on drop rate for keys after 1 prestige. I've started just AFKing Roraris while working from home, and I got the ranged pet, which was just bound to happen at some point during the Ascension grind. You get so much ranged XP from all the Capsarias and Roraris on the way to getting all those keys. Oh hey, that's interesting of a scavenging proc. 4 times cyber components, that would have been nice before I got planted feet. Ooh, Quintus, nice, I need that. And there's 90 construction, which is a pretty big level because it means I can have the player lodge in the base camp at Anachronia. I don't know why it took me so long to just unlock that. Like, I already have the dinosaur rib bone or whatever you need to actually make it. And it gives me a skill cape rack, which means I can have the defense skill cape, a free sign of life, active 100% of the time. Don't have to have a sign of life or a portent of life like in the inventory or in the pocket slot, so that'll save an inventory space, and it'll make sure I never forget to bring a sign of life somewhere and accidentally die or something. So yeah, that's a huge unlock on the hardcore, and it just makes things a little bit easier to be safe. Yes! Oh my god, that took so long! That's the first Ascension Signet 5 done. Oh, please, this is my last key to have right now. Oh, please give me the back-to-back so I can be done with this grind. I'm just gonna let the clip roll and just talk about how long this Quintus Signet took. This is on like 250 Quintus kills for my first Signet 5. That is absurdly unlucky. Like, the hours that was put into this one Signet is just ridiculous. Please, no back-to-back, but that's fine. I got the first one done, which means I need to get some dragon limbs from Tormented Demons so I can make my dang first crossbow. And there we go. I'll probably make the offhand first, because that'll make Tormented Demons a bit easier with the legacy mode method. And I'll need the offhand for chins, which is like the biggest thing to get with Ascension. But oh, that is such a big relief to get that. It exists. I just wanted confirmation that this thing existed, because I thought that the boss was just bugged and wasn't dropping the Signet anymore. Finally. Ooh, there we go. Got the Tormented Demon Soul, which means I can just take these to the old player-owned Slayer dungeon, which makes these just so much easier when you don't have to deal with multiple of them. That's how you AFK them, basically. Once I have like a good ranged offhand, I can just AFK with the Dark Light in Legacy mode. Easy peasy. And here's the first drop of TDs, which is Dragon Claws, which is bound to happen. Those might be handy at some point if I make like another Essence of Finality. Like these are like number 3 in the list of kind of priority for Essence of Finalities for just to have a melee Essence of Finality, I guess. But cool, Dragon Claws. I'm still not getting any Dragon Limbs, but same drop rate, so I should be getting there. OBS forgot my microphone existed again, so no live commentary for the next couple clips, but I got my first pair of Dragon Limbs, which means I've got everything I need to make my first Ascension crossbow. I got the limbs at 370 kill count, so just a little above the drop rate, which is fine, because it's so easy to kill those tormented demons in the player-owned Slayer dungeon. I went ahead and brought all the ingredients to Ocelos, or whatever his name is, and there we go, Ascension crossbow number 1 complete! I instantly made it into an offhand because that'll be nice for chinning as well as continuing the grind for the second Dragon Limbs using the Legacy Mode method, which is super AFK. Went back to Vindicta and got a Crest of Zeros, so I should just need one more drop to get all the components I need to put Aftershock on the Ascensions, if I'm lucky. Vindicta is still just an endless grind for all the Aftershock perks you need on, like, everything. Well, hey, it's the first leg piece of my 5th leg. So at this point, it's pretty much useless to make another leg. I mean, I guess more biting components if I need them. But yeah, leg piece. Cool little broadcast. And here we go, just purchasing the mechanized Chinchampa thing from the skill tree of the Cave Goblin technology, which means I can make mechanized Chinchampas, which are pretty much essential ranged weapons for things like Rise of the Six. There's some really nice uses at Elite Dungeons 2, and they're just a must-to-have. And with the offhand Ascension crossbow, it's going to be some pretty great DPS for a lot of places. So awesome to have unlocked. And I've got enough Crimson Chinchamp, or Red Chinchampas from, remember when I was grinding out those Chinchampa breeding pairs? Yeah, I'm glad I did that at Red Chinchampas instead of a lot of other Chinchampas, because it allows me to set up a lot of mechanized Chinchampas, which are great, because otherwise these are kind of annoying to get. Oh, this is so AFK with this method, and I just got my second Dragon Limbs, which means I'm out of here. Those are the 2 Dragon Limbs I need for both Ascension crossbows, so easy peasy. These things are so AFK at the Slayer dungeon with Legacy Mode with a offhand ranged weapon and a Dark Light. Easy peasy. And like 2 kills later, I got a Spider Leg Bottoms. That's 2 out of 3 Spider Leg pieces for the 5th leg. Cool, still hunting that hilt, which just doesn't seem to exist. And there we go, had both the 120 artifacts to do this for a while now, and I just haven't gotten around to it, but there we go. That should increase my maximum thing with the monolith by 150. Which is cool. I don't know why it took so long for me to just get around to do this. I guess it's because I just didn't need the extra monolith energy. But oh well. Hey, there's the Dragon Rider Lance. Awesome. That gets me set on Illichenkin components for my Ascensions if I'm not super unlucky on the perks I'm going for. But great. And that's awesome because I can just disassemble the augmented Dragon Rider Lance I already have. So it's just a super convenient way to get those components. Ooh, I was hoping I would get another dark bow. I actually took the dark bow out of my hidey hole for master clues to put it in the Essence of Finality. So this is actually kind of relieving to get, so I can put it right back in the hidey hole. Ooh, nice. Raptor Key Part 3. So that's from the Camel Warriors, which is probably, in my opinion, the hardest one to get. So I think I just need the Wyvern one, and I'll have a full Raptor Key. Awesome. Alright, moment of truth. Time to get my Aftershock perks for my Ascension crossbows. Now, this is a 30% chance for Aftershock 4 Equilibrium 2. I have an Aftershock 4 Equilibrium 1 that I can use as a backup, but I'm really hoping to get this. 30% chance. Come on, let's go. Yes! Aftershock 4 Equilibrium 2, perfect! That is a big relief to get. That's one of the hardest perks to get just because the components are so expensive and it's just 30% chance to get it. But that's a huge relief. Now it's precise 6 Aftershock 1 time. Hopefully. I have the Armadillo components. Just need to... This is a 60% chance, so like twice as likely to get it. And I need Aftershock 1 on the main hand because, like, for switches and stuff. Come on. Yes, Precise 6 Aftershock 1. That's the perfect perk setup for my Ascension crossbows. That is just such a huge relief to not have to waste, like, Armadillo or Illajankin components to getting these perks. Whew, huge relief. All right, and I really wanted to have perfect perks for my Ascensions because they're like what I'm going to be using for like all the high-level bosses on this account in the near future. There's Raksha, Angel of Death, Rise of the Six, like so many big bosses that I want to have like best in slot perks for. So that's awesome. I'm going to throw this Aftershock 4 Equilibrium 2 on the offhand. I want to put this on the offhand because that'll work really well with chins because you want the Aftershock 4 in the offhand for big chins AoE DPS. And then the Aftershock 1 on the main hand is used because you don't want to lose Aftershock charges when you switch to stuff. So there we go. Let's make sure I do this right. There we go. Awesome. All right. Big relief there. And I think that's what we're going to call this episode. Come back next time for hopefully finishing off the Ascension grind. But you never know with that RNG and the second Quintus Signet. It could take me another 250 kills, which would be super depressing. But hopefully it won't take that long again.